Alright guys, so we're in Vegas going to SEMA show. We have about 16 Papis trucks here. Today I'm going to show you pretty much every single one of them. And maybe we see some cool people or some cool new things. Bro, I've lost my voice from how much we've been talking. Today's technically day 2. We were staging and setting up yesterday. We got so many trucks here. So many trucks that you guys know. And so many trucks that you guys don't know. So right now we're going to be looking for Andrew Lavender's dually. He just got here a little bit late, but bro, that thing's massive. I can't wait to show you guys. And we got your fan favorite right here, Laramie Long Dong. He's not going truck shopping, but he is going idea shopping.
Idea shopping.
What do you think of Vegas so far, man?
It's been awesome. Here for I love this place.
Bro,
I've seen everything I want to see. I'm ready to go home. Just kidding. The weather's phenomenal. All
right, man. So right behind us, we have Andrew Lavender's 2024 F350 dually on our 18 to 22 inch kit, except this one's all the way cranked at 22. Do a quick walkthrough, bro. First off, what do you think, man? What do you think?
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I want to do the Brab kit, like the Brab bike kit with the leaves in the rear still. But bro, after seeing this, like, how could you not want that? You know what I mean?
This thing,
you can't make it up.
It's huge, bro. Oh my god. Hopping right in. Obviously, you guys see it's a super flaky purple. But bro, more than anything, it's on 30s and 44s, and it's absolutely skating. You guys know it's kind of our style to absolutely skate 30s and 44s like they're literally nothing. But, bro, we're outside and this is absolutely killer, man. Classic, our 20-inch bolt-on kit with our front truss, making this thing full high steer. And obviously we're gonna have our fabricated sway bar in there, steering stabilizer clamps. Is actually a brace off the truss. Super Duty coilover conversion with your factory bucket so you don't have to do major destruction to your frame like most other people. And then if you guys come down here, you'll see we have our cradle, long arm front forelink. We have our mega cradle here. Obviously the mega cradle is nuts, bro. This thing is huge. You guys have seen me carry this and it's almost as big as me. We have our rear forelink arms. Obviously this is a dually, so they're gonna be even longer. We see our kit is gonna be rear coilover conversion, which is absolutely killer. Bro, rear truss, rear bracketry. This thing is huge, bro. This thing is huge. The color goes hard. Those are 30s and 44s with 3-inch spacers and then 2-inch spacers in between, so it's super wide. Bro, 2-inch, 3-inch, whatever, bro. This thing is nuts. We got Ariel Pena here. Pretty fire, yeah. Bro, no way you guys remember Ariel Pena. We actually built his limited as well. We're gonna go show you that in a little bit. It's more indoors. So, bro, this guy's part of the family now, you know?
Where's the Duramax?
Duramax is right here. We're gonna go show you. Now we're gonna go show you Fridgetown's Duramax, bro. We're gonna show you hella Papis trucks. Speed tour of SEMA. You're about to see crazy trucks right now.
Papis take over, baby.
How do you know about speed tours?
Papis take over.
Alright guys, we're here, bro. Fridgetown, my absolute favorite Duramax from our customers yet, bro. My buddy, Fridgetown Off-Road, absolutely killed it on this one. Let's hop in. Bro, first of all, this thing is massive. Those are 30s and 44s, and we got room to play, boy. Bro, hashtag mega skate. Bro, everything we build skates if you wanted to. This kit is right in at 20. It could be at 18 or it could be at 22 to 24. Bro, this thing is fire. So obviously right now what we're looking at is a 2024 Duramax. I call it Fire Truck Red with our 18 to 22 inch bolt-on Papis lift kit. So no welding, no fabricating, just bolt-on. See, hopping right into the stands of this thing, it's on 30s and 44s. I think he's got 2-inch spacers on it. Bro, he chromed the springs, which is absolutely killer. And obviously, bro, the truck is killer, man. He did the same red. And we're also revealing our first ever triple stacked overlays, or maybe they're double. You'll see on our mega cradle, just like the Ford, you guys see how consistent it is. This is our mega cradle. It's holding our rear forelink. We did a double overlay for this. So it's gonna have a black steel overlay. Top is gonna be stainless, right? Bro, we got Not a Problem Solutions here, absolutely killing it. Bro, look at this guy, he's on the ground. It's day 2 of SEMA. Our rear forelink, obviously this rear forelink is gonna help us convert to rear coilovers instead of rear leaf springs, as well as our conversion bracketry and our bolt-on truss. So if you guys see right here, we'll have our rear fabricated bolt-on truss, just like you see on the Fords. Obviously there's gonna be some minor differences. You will have to cut off a shock tab. Who wants to use that when you could be running coilovers with remote shocks? That's the extra flex on this kit. Basically, you're just gonna be having a big dog rear Duramax kit. You have the rear truss with the rear track bar, rear forelink, and rear bracketry, all put together to make a rear coilover Duramax. Absolute killer ride quality. One of the major things on our Duramax kits that people really go crazy about is the front coilover conversion. By getting rid of the torsion bars, we changed the leverage of the weight of the truck onto these coilovers, and that's where we're really killing it with ride quality. Our I'm joint steering center link causes for no bump steer. That was our main goal with this kit, right? So on a Duramax, you know, to be able to keep that factory-like IFS ride, even at 18 to 22 inches, is a huge deal. You can literally drive this thing with one finger on the steering wheel, go off-road and barely move. I've been a part of that a couple times, and bro, I think this is one of my favorite ones so far. We got a set of 30-inch KG1s. I think these are the Tridents. He actually went ahead and did the semi-look delete, so it's just the one big cap and floaters. I'm a humongous fan of this. Powder-coated red wheels in the back. I think it's absolutely killer. What do you think of this thing?
I think it's great. I love the red. I'm not a huge red fan, but when it's done correctly, it's done correctly.
What do you think, man?
Absolutely love it.
Bro, shop to it, you know, manufacturer to shop, this was such a smooth process, huh?
Yeah, man, it's very intricate actually, but we'll call it smooth.
I mean, bro, he literally got the kit, installed it in 5 days without any questions. It's kind of my dream, huh?
Yeah, and also the first one to do that double stack on the layovers, so it really breaks it apart. I think it gives the stainless like some depth, you know?
Yeah, for sure. The stainless looks super thick and kind of cool to add 2 colors for deep side. I love it, bro, and I like the way he mounted the resi. All right, man, we're vlogging this one. This one actually is a 5th gen Ram on a 10 to 18 inch kit, and it's actually purple with black overlays. So you guys will see black overlays, coilover conversion. This is kind of more of our stand setup, right? We like this kit. Absolutely skating 38s, bro. I think it's way too hard. Obviously, I'm sure you'll crank it up bigger. Bro, front 4-link, rear 4-link, cradle. Bro, this thing is hard. Rear coilover conversion, bracketry, rear truss. Dude, this thing looks amazing. They did this on purple. I kind of like when they leave it milled. Bro, this is hard, man. The dump right there matches all the overlays. But bro, we have a lot more trucks to get to, so let's keep going. All right, guys, day 2 of walking through SEMA and showing you every Papis truck. This place is so big, it's hard to hit every single one in one day. So behind me, I have Ariel Pena's truck, my buddy Ariel Pena's truck. Obviously, you guys know this kit like the back of your heads already. Bro, it's our first white and teal truck. He dropped us off a brand new, perfectly stock limited. He absolutely cooked on it, man. Like Laz says, this truck got the works. Coilovers all the way around, front and rear 4-link, and 30s and 44s, and this one's on JTXs, man. So this one's kind of fire because we actually did a lot of chrome on this one. We did chrome springs, chrome Sabar end links, even chrome the resi clamps, which is kind of cool. You guys will see me do that on the frame back at home. There's a lot of chrome on here, and this is our first white and teal truck because, you know, everybody's got their white and teal trucks, but we never had one yet. So we got our white and teal truck. Obviously, you guys know we got our mega cradle, we got our rear 4-link, rear truss. The classic works on this thing. You know, bro, these kits are just too good. Super symmetrical front and rear 4-link. It's just super dialed in. This kit's super dialed in, ready to plug and play, fully bolt on, no welding. Bro, this thing's pimp. But these are Predators. Bro, what do you guys think about these? These are 30s and 42s. So when we get back home, we're gonna crank this kit up a little bit higher so it can skate. But we wanted to bring it at this height just so we could show off the 18. Not too many people have this exaggerated of a kit at 18 inches rear 4-link rear coilover. So even though we have the other version, which is leaf springs in the rear, you know, this was what we wanted to bring this kit as. There's a couple other trucks here. Obviously, Lavender's trucks, the same kit all the way cranked up. Well, let's go find some more, man. There's some cool trucks here. All right, guys, behind me I have our biggest Ram yet. So behind me, I have my buddy Geoff's trucks. Is a 5th gen Ram dually. Our first dually on a 22-inch kit on a Ram. Right off the bat, you guys will see gray with Jamaican teal. So we went from having no Jamaican teal trucks to having 2 Jamaican teal trucks. One's with Super Chrome Plus, one's with Alien Silver as a base. Really love this truck with Alien Silver as a base. You guys will see on our Ram kits, we have our same fabricated front truss, fully bolt on, and kind of you guys will see just how like consistent our teams are and our designs. As well as on this one, they did hydraulic steering. Bro, my buddy Geoff really went to extra detail on this truck. One day we'll do a full video on this truck. Did assisted hydraulic steering. Really just for overkill, you know? Our steering setup is fire, but it's super cool to not have any steering stabilizers up front and just have a little thing all the way up there. Also went ahead and fully tuned the shocks. Is basically a bunch of valves and shims, and they went ahead and took these apart 5 times. Shims and valves, they went ahead and took out every single time. They tuned them 5 times and kind of like test and tune those and got them perfect. And now this truck rides, I would say floating is an understatement. It's supposed to ride extremely good. It's perfectly dialed in. We have our full coilover conversion on a Ram here with the remote resi. This is triple bypass. You guys know this is absolute overkill. As you'll see on the Ram kits, you guys haven't seen a Ram with our super long arms. Usually they have the smaller arms. But on these big Rams, we actually went ahead and kept the mini cradle. So we still haven't done a Ram with the mega cradle yet. We have the Ram with the bigger arms. Probably the next cool thing we'll do is do a Ram with the big mega cradle. I like the mini cradle. I think it's super sleek and thin, and I like the longer arms. Bro, everything under here is powder coated. There's so much color everywhere. I really like Jamaican teal if it's with alien silver. Really cool he went ahead and did in the rear. So in the rear of this truck, you guys will see our classic fully bolt-on rear truss, fully bolt-on 3-piece rear bracketry, which is our last iteration of this. And it actually allows for your exhaust to come over here. He went ahead and cut his exhaust right there. Obviously rear shocks, rear coilovers, remote resi. So he wants to use this truck in the desert. So he actually went ahead and cut off our track bar bracket that comes with this truss. And he cut off the upper track bar bracket on the 3-piece bracketry. And he made his own contraption here, right? Which is kind of like a fabricator's dream. Like, you're able to use our parts. And if you really wanted to and you know what you're doing, you can build something crazy and use our parts as a base because of the fully bolt-on, right? But what he did is make this track bar bracket essentially. Obviously, it's fully welded to our truss and made a perfectly parallel track bar. And that essentially is going to help him with whatever the heck he's doing in the desert. But we're going to be there when he does use this thing in the desert and really put this thing to the test. Man, so right here we actually have 3 or 4 Papis kits in a small little batch. That seems kind of cool. We're in the Carbon Shocks booth. Obviously, you guys know we work really close with Carbon Shocks, but we're gonna hop right in on codeine. Bro, you guys have saw us dug this out for 4 days straight of no sleep. We built this truck, fully straight axle swap 1500. Bro, of course, because we got here a little late, it got parked not in the daylight. I think we should flip it around, huh? Right? But bro, this thing looks absolutely killer. Everybody loves it. The 1500 dudes are loving it. The gas truck guys are loving it. I don't know. I didn't think this would be such a marketing push, but bro, a lot of people have loved it, and that's, you know, part of building the brand is doing unique stuff just to promote yourself. Obviously, you know, we mostly focus on fully bolt-on lift for all trucks, and we're working our way down from the newer years to the older years. And obviously doing something like this is, you know, hopefully going to spark a little bit of interest from everybody and not just the guys that we already have, you know? And like that, you guys can ask for more stuff and we can make more stuff faster. So hopping right in, you know, little things like we still kept everything fully bolt-on here for the most part. Fully bolt-on rear bracketry, fully bolt-on truss. Those are Super Duty axles in case you haven't noticed. We did a full build series on this truck if you guys really want the full rundown on this thing. We're still going to take it back to Miami so we can make a lot of content with it and dial it in. Obviously, you guys will really tell in this video. I'm telling you, you'll see how our theme is literally almost perfect in every truck. It's almost the same, you know? We have our rear 4-link bars, mini cradle. We went with the mini cradle from the Ram style, which is, this is the big kit, but with the mini cradle, like I said, I like the more sleek design. We have our front fabricated 4-link front truss from a Super Duty. And then we did have to work on the steering for this one. Oh, for this one we did have to do custom steering. Being said that it's a 1500, we had to make Super Duty axles work with this thing and Super Duty steering. So we actually use a Ford gearbox and just made a column and made it steer. Carbon steering stabilizers. Check out these new billet clamps that they made. I'm gonna be a huge fan of chroming these. I think it's gonna be a really nice way to break this up right here. Obviously you guys see the absolutely nuts powder. The beginning of this video you guys saw Andrew's dually. It's pretty close, but it's just a lighter purple with crazy flake. Bro, this thing's killer. Purple wheels. Fit up all these 30s and 44s on 30s and 42s on this one. Way more my style for skating, but obviously 44s would be ideal. But bro, speaking of, man, we have the man who built this thing himself.
That's cool.
4 days?
Yeah.
It's a new video, man. They don't know we did it.
Oh,
serious.
Yeah. We knocked this thing out very fast with very little time and very little sleep. But I mean, for what it is, it came out phenomenal.
Favorite thing about it?
The steering, the gearbox that we put in there.
Yeah,
it's badass.
That's fine.
Really killed it with
for
that.
like did it in 3 hours. It's crazy. Huh?
Yeah, for sure. Figured something up, mocked it out, got it cut, welded it in. Like that thing's not going anywhere.
Yeah, you guys will see this thing driving later on in the cruise, and maybe on the desert. So we'll see, man. But we actually have one more truck right here. But let's go check out the steel body. Really haven't seen too much of this steel body on the channel, just because one time we showed it to you, it was at a show, and it was at our meet where we revealed Brap Shark, which is also here. But behind me I have arguably my favorite kit that we have to offer. Alright, so behind me I have a steel body F250 11 to 16, and this is on basically our sexiest kit in my opinion. This is a 10 to 18 inch Papis lift kit, fully bolt on, and it's gonna retain factory leaf springs with traction bars, blocks, and U-bolts. Really cool about this, obviously you guys see this is not the same height as all these big trucks, but we actually have the same steering setup and the same front setup as all the big trucks. So we're gonna have the same front fabricated truss, full Heim joint converted steering. We're gonna give you billet steering clamps, different steering stabilizers, full Heim tie rod. Basically, this is gonna be just like our big kit, except now it's gonna be on our 10 to 18 inch kit, right? So the way you'll get, 10 to 12 to 14 is gonna be with blocks, and then after that you'll be able to put progressive leafs on it and be able to do a 7-inch block with a 7-inch leaf and get to 14 inch. You guys will see the steel body is sitting on 30s and 42s, and it's literally on what we call our 10 to 18 inch kit, right? Absolutely not skating. I call it stuffed, but responsibly, The cool thing about the steel body kits is that they get a bucket. Obviously for the Alum-Duties, we don't do a bucket because that's just gonna be a lot more work. We're gonna start offering that as a product soon. Makes the coilover start way lower so you can really get some height on this one. Fabricated tray bar, frame plates around the bucket, front 4-link. Obviously you guys can really tell the designs, man. I'm telling you, super consistent, super ideal for like my dream company, Mini cradle on this one. This is where it actually originates. It's from a 10-inch to 18-inch Ford bolt-on kit, right? That's where the mini cradle for us originates, and then you guys will see we iterated the design on the Rams, and pretty soon on the Chevys we're gonna be doing one on GM trucks. We're gonna have a mini cradle 10 to 14. Rear traction bars on this one with blocks and U-bolts as a setup. Obviously rear traction bars is something we saw as just a product, and if you have these traction bars and you want to add a cradle one day, you'll be able to just take out your traction bar bracket and this will bolt right into our cradle, obviously with our 2-piece Heim joint design. Hopping right in, obviously a new product that I've been probably showing you guys for too long to be calling a new product. We have our rear fabricated bolt-on truss. That bolt-on truss bolts right into the blocks and basically just absolutely dresses the axle up, or pretty soon we're going to be able to bolt on an assist bag bracket that's going to give you assist bags. But this thing has overlays on the inside and the outside and absolutely dresses it up. There's no reason not to have that. Like, we sell it for like $1,600, man, and I think it's such a fire product. I absolutely love the stance of this truck. I absolutely love how this truck doesn't have any graphic wraps. Obviously we had to do that for SEMA, but bro, it's just a clean, simple steel body. Obviously one of the hardest heights, and I couldn't be happier with it. And the only one that is very similar to this kit that's here is Brap's truck, which you guys saw us build on the channel, but we'll show you a quick walkthrough of it. All right, so obviously you guys saw us build this on the channel. This is actually Brap Vlogs' truck. It's a brand new F350. He brought it to us with no miles, and we threw this 10 to 14 inch kit on it, or 10 to 18 inch kit. Basically, this is gonna have everything I talked to you about over there. It's just placed on a dually. You guys come really low. I actually kept the 4-wheel drive vents on this because it's a dually. I know, super controversial, but you guys will see our front truss, full Heim steering. We'll do our fabricated knuckle on this one, and obviously steering stabilizers, front coilovers. This is also going to be a traction bar, block U-bolt setup. You guys saw us build this one on the channel. If not, I'll drop it in the description below, and you guys can watch a full Beard series on it. He was absolutely stoked. He drives this, then he drives his Lambo. Both ways, he loves the ride quality. All right, guys, behind me I have Ram. You guys have seen a ton of times on the channel. We have Lewis's actual Ram here. Obviously it's silver with purple underneath. Front and rear 4-link. The classic Ram kit. Obviously here I'll be able to show you the difference between the G-Off dually Ram and how the difference is on the arm. So right here you're actually going to be able to see this truck's on 30s and 42s on an 18-inch kit. Like you guys saw earlier, this kit can be offered in 24 inches. If you guys come really close, you'll be able to see the arm. So if you guys see here, these arms will actually be 2 inches smaller than the ones you guys saw on G-Off's big dually. It's barely noticeable to the eye, but it is there. Mini cradle, like I said, sleek design. Like I said, it originated on the Fords. We brought it over to the Ram and that straight axle 1500. Rear 4-link on this one. Over that up. And then obviously back here we have our classic rear fabricated truss, rear track bar bracket, rear coilover conversion bracketry. This is an older kit, so it actually has a one-piece. Pretty soon we're going to be converting it to all of the new iterations. Bro, overall the height of this truck is perfect for the daily driver. All of our kits can be daily driven, but bro, I love this. This is how every daily driver should be. Rear coilovers obviously play a huge role in great ride quality. Bro, I've seen this thing skating on the highway and I absolutely love it. Purple in the wheels, actually wasn't a big fan, but when I see it rolling down the highway, I love it, man. Bro, we got one more really important truck that you guys saw us build on the channel, and one more that you haven't, but let's get over there. Guys, day 3 of SEMA. We're almost done showing you all the Papis trucks. Obviously, it's so hard to, you know, find them all. They're all sporadically spread out this place, and also my voice is back, so I'm finally able to get you guys some good audio. But basically behind me, we have Jake Larson's polished Alum-Duty. I call it the world's first polished Alum-Duty. Technically, he started it first, then another guy, Shine Money Tobin, did it first, and then this guy finished it. He has a small portion of the frame polish as well, and there's a couple more details on this one. Obviously, you guys see it's sitting at 8 inches. You guys absolutely love this stance from us. You guys love this height. This is our fabricated radius arm kit with coilover conversion, traction bars, blocks and U-bolt setup. He did a killer job with the details. He also did a really crazy green. Lacey Blair actually did all the powder coat. This green is actually reflective to like neon lights or whatever. He's on a set of 26x16 JTX forged wheels, 38, 15, 50, 26 Venoms. So, bro, this is actually one of your guys' favorite stands from back in the day, like 38s on 26s. Bro, this truck's killer. Obviously, it's fully polished. You guys can see. You can see yourself in the reflection. This is not a wrap. I think the other truck that's here is wrapped. But basically, bro, you guys can see we have our traction bar set up here. Obviously, this is a product that we sell to absolutely anybody. Could literally just bolt on our traction bars and call it a day. You know what I mean? It's gonna help you with axle wrap, and since they're 2-piece heims on the ends, it's not gonna rattle like all the rest of your traction bars from other companies. You guys can see he actually polished a portion of the frame. It's kind of like a future thing to come. This is actually a frame off build, but he did the black sparkly frame, so we did no frame plates on this one. We're actually gonna set him just frame overlays for the frame and not the actual chassis plate itself. But overall, this is one of the most viral trucks here today and in SEMA in general. Obviously, it being parked in the sun is such a flex. You can literally see the quality of the polish job. Obviously, a huge deal with him too as well is that all of his parts are actually aluminum, and a lot of the times you guys see us do the aluminum overlays, but the customers are not polishing them correctly. He actually obviously is the GOAT polisher, and you can see just how nice aluminum overlays can be when you get them polished really nice, but they take a lot of maintenance. So that's why I'm a huge fan of stainless, and also, you know, that's why I'm a huge fan of powder coated overlays. But obviously when you do it nice, the thickness of aluminum overlay is super pimp. All right, guys, right in between the mix, we have a secret Papis truck that you guys have seen this on my channel if you really watch. But we have our 2024 GMC Denali 3500 here with our mini cradle kit that you guys absolutely love and blow up every single time we post it. Bro, check it out. It's black, white, and this thing's killer. Mini cradle is a great way for you guys to dress up your kits and have traction bars, which is great for dualies and for towing in general, or even just preventing axle wrap, better ride quality. Front kickers are decorative, but still come with 2-piece heims for overkill, and then obviously the cradle just dresses up. Bro, imagine you have a little dually, you want to dress it up. Bro, look how pimp that thing is. All right, guys, to absolutely end this video, obviously we went to all the Papis trucks. Bro, this is my favorite truck that we brought. It's Lance Knowles' unit. Yo, why are the keys? Yo, Chris, throw me the keys. The doors are open. This is my favorite truck here. fire. This is my favorite truck here. It's a 2024 Glacier Gray F350 that we just finished building at the shop. Obviously, I got to design this one, pick all the colors, do all the paint match. Bro, this is my favorite truck. It's on a 10-inch. You guys saw us rolling with it. Bro, honestly, out of all the trucks at SEMA, you guys know I really like the classy look. I thought maybe after walking all of SEMA, I'd be a little convinced on like the SEMA style, but bro, I really like no graphic wraps. I like full paint match, no hood scoops. I like this stance a lot, 28, 38, a 10-inch kit. This is my favorite truck. You guys saw us rolling with this. In case you didn't see it, it's got our full Papis Garage 10-inch kit. It's on a mini cradle, long arm 4-link, coilover conversion, traction bars, blocks, U-bolts, the rear truss. It has a fully option out kit, even high steer at this height with drag link and track bar. It's so parallel. This truck literally is extremely responsive, extremely good on bump steer. It has no bump steer. Bro, this truck's amazing. I love the color. Obviously, there's like 15 Glacier Gray trucks here. I think out of all of them, this is the most classy. We went ahead and left all the badges the exact same color, left the chrome, and I didn't do the high output badge because it's actually a flex. Absolutely every piece of plastics paint match on this one. I absolutely love it. All right, man, to end the video, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Obviously, if you watched this far, you're probably a supporter of Papis. I really appreciate you guys. Obviously, you guys know I'm partners with Manny from Papis Garage in this company, so you know, to me it was a huge deal to come here and find all of the trucks that we brought, and you know, have been working on the kits all year long and working with these builds all year long. So I was super excited to find all of them, and I feel like I had to show you guys every single one. This is what we do every single day, is make these kits so that all these trucks can roll around, you know, the United States or even all around the world and drive really, really good at crazy heights. And at the end of the day, that's our goal. Make it an easy install for the shop and make it a great quality experience for the customer. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting. Bro, you guys have been absolutely killing it on the videos. Road to 100K, man. Make sure to subscribe. Pjtruckin.